So when you're talking about garlic in Gilroy, of course you have to come to Christopher Ranch. And here to tell us all about it is Bill Christopher. Thanks for having us, Bill.
Sure, it's great to see you.
This is about like the 18th time we've been out here, but we love you guys, so why not, right? So tell me about the harvesting. How does that work?
Well, at Christopher Ranch, we've been around for 60 years in harvesting garlic, so we think we got it down, but every year's different, so the weather's different. So, you know, we come out and we undercut the garlic with our machines and pull it out by hand, let it sit for a couple weeks, and then hand harvest it like you're seeing out here today. So we have garlic here that's been pulled out of the ground a couple weeks ago, and you can see you can hear it, it's dry. We'll cut the roots off like this. Be careful not to cut the garlic itself. And then we'll cut the stems to about a ½ inch. So you're gonna end up with nice bulbs like this. The weather in Gilroy is, you can't have any rain after June, and you can't have any rain until after September, and that's Gilroy. It's a nice dry climate. The soil is very fertile. You get cold nights. You get a little bit of freezing in the wintertime, which is good to set the garlic to sleep a little bit and then come out strong. So it's just the weather, the land, it's just a pretty place for garlic.
So now we're with Ken Christopher, and where are we now?
So we are currently in our fresh garlic grater.
Okay.
Every day we're going to pack over 100,000 pounds of fresh California garlic.
Good Lord, that's a lot of garlic.
It really is, and that's 52 weeks out of the year.
Oh, really?
We're an annual facility, yeah.
Wow, okay, so you're gonna take us through the steps here. So this garlic has come right from the field, right, Ken?
Everything you're seeing right here was topped right up in the field.
Okay.
It was then came into the ranch, and as you can see, a lot of this garlic doesn't look perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a crew of about 60 people go through and physically clean every single bulb of garlic until it looks just like when you see it at the retail.
So we're at the next step here where we're further grading the garlic, right, Ken?
Exactly right.
Okay.
So the garlic is entering the plant, and it's split between large sizes and small sizes. The crew here are not only cleaning the garlic, they're determining which bulb might have those cosmetic deficiencies we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
As you can see, this field is a little bit rougher than most of our fields, and so we're going to have a lot of what we call off grades, and those are being put in that center line. But garlic that does make our retail spec is being dropped down a chute, run on these green lines right before us. Eventually goes down. We have some of the loose skin being sucked up by our respiration system, and the garlic eventually singulates onto a series of blue cups.
Wow.
Every one of those cups has a sensor, and based on the weight of the garlic, the computer is going to kick out that cup on the appropriate line, and where we're going to pack any one of our 100 SKUs of fresh garlic.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
How much garlic do you eat in a day?
Oh, I couldn't begin to tell you. It's bulb on bulb.
On the spot. Put him on the spot there.
My grandfather founded the ranch back in 1956, and we started with just 10 acres of garlic. We grew little by little to today we're growing on 5,900 acres of garlic, and we're on track to harvest over 100 million pounds of California garlic.
So we moved to the peeler room?
Yes, right now we are at the Christopher Ranch state-of-the-art industrial air peeling system.
And so it was really loud in there. You may have seen us using these. What went on in there? Ken?
So earlier we saw how we crack all of our garlic.
Yes.
From that point, the garlic is then run into this system. The garlic falls into a series of cups, and from there we fire a stream of compressed air in every cup. The garlic whips around, and the skin just falls off.
And the skins are shipped off to cattle feed.
Exactly right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we repurpose as cattle.
Every bit is used. Very cool. Cool. So the next step in the world of garlic here is what are these ladies doing?
So if you look behind us, you can see the peeled garlic entering the plant. It's then being run across the first of one of our optical sorters. This optical sorter is analyzing every single globe of garlic. If it detects any skin, it's going to fire a stream of air at it, and it's going to be repeeled. Otherwise, the peeled garlic is going to come right behind us, and this is one of our first crews that are sorting out any kind of maybe decay or defects you might find in the garlic.
Oh, wow. So like looking color-wise?
Exactly right. We want to have a nice consistent color, a nice consistent quality, and this is how we do it.
Okay. Last step in...
It really is.
It is, okay.
So after all that, we have our Christopher Ranch retail pack.
Ta-da! I do buy this, I have to say.
Yeah, we just got this new machinery maybe 3 or 4 months ago, got it installed, figured out all the kinks, and as you can see, we're rocking and rolling.
Fabulous. Well, thank you for having us. Very
Thanks so much for
interesting.
being here.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll just take this.